It looks like they're going to break in. And you could hear them, you could hear some glass and craziness. So we called, and it took them a good 40 minutes to get here. And we're thinking, Christ, you know, it's an awful long time, but they finally did get here. And one walked off that way, and two stayed here. So we don't know how, if they got in, got out, or what was going on.
Oh, a lot of stuff happened. Well, we boarded this up for you last night.
Did you really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, because the cops are like,
you know
well,
that
we don't
sign,
have anything to board up with. So
you know that sign we usually have on the corner right there? That sign, that's our sign. But they weren't going to leave until it got boarded up. So we boarded it up with a rock and a couple nails.
But they were diving under there.
But yeah, they.
Let me go down here. I can get the overhead door.
Okay, let's go over there. All right, so it's just me and Sue here. We're talking to the owner, Mike, at Things, and we're just telling him what happened last night. And so we're just going to go over here and to this door.
They hit this window here too.
Yeah, well, they were.
Yeah.
Mike, what's your last name?
Szczesny.
Szczesny?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy last night. I mean, they were. It was funny because the cops took 40 minutes to get here.
And then called us back, and and wanted to talk to him. And I'm thinking, calling back for what? Why the hell aren't you here?
Yeah. Well, he just left the thing in I just live up around the street there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he left the thing when I got in the car this morning, and came down.
They tried everything they could to reach you last night. They were calling the town hall. They were trying to find you. They called all kinds of people.
It was about
And
2:30 by the time they left.
yeah, this was going on for a couple hours. And what happened was she heard some sounds, and then there was a couple guys that were on the landing. You know that little porch by your door over there?
Yeah.
And they were.
You could hear them hitting and kicking, and
It was like
snuck back
they
in,
wanted
gave
in,
them all
and
away.
then two guys.
I'll tell you where it happened.
Yeah, two guys. They were in here. So for the 40 minutes, we don't know how long they stayed in here for.
Well, it doesn't look like they came in.
The police, when I talked to the police last night, they said they doesn't look like they got anything. It looks like they were in here for a while, but didn't do anything.
Yeah. Well, see, they smashed that in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't know if they.
Oh, they could have. They could have got through there too.
Looks to me like there's nothing.
Well, one guy got spooked, and they had four people, and the lookout went back to the bar. So they think that the cops think that they had a lookout at the bar and a lookout on the street, so they could communicate with everybody.
Yeah.
Because they wanted, and then there's another guy that you see over there in like the
weed.
Yeah, he laid down, and two guys,
coming this way,
and he just dove like on the ground.
We're
Oh yeah.
watching this. It was crazy.
Well,
and we felt bad because we know that you're only open certain days of the week, and you do this. This is like the thing you do, and I was like, I hope they don't get anything from that guy. And after the burglary,
up here is fine. Up here, they went through the whole door.
oh yeah, they broke that window out right there.
This window here.
Yeah, that was
broke
broken
that
when the
up.
police got here.
Yeah.
And this whole door window.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh. Some cleanup to do.
So, I don't know. They got it all smashed. I don't see anything really that's missing either.
And the storm door kept swinging, or the
Oh, the outside door?
yeah, and oh my gosh! But when the police got here, it was kind of funny. I mean, it looked like
They
a bunch of
waited.
skinny kids scared. They were like, you could see the door.
They waited for a canine. They had assault rifles. I mean, I caught the whole thing on video.
Oh,
I recorded it all.
Yeah.
And
because we just read about the Greensboro break-in at the jewelry place.
Yeah.
And I thought, geez, what the hell? And
Mike, tell me, how's it feel to come to this, and you go to bed at night, and you leave for the day, and you come back, and it's right in the backyard. I mean, do you live right here in Barton?
Yeah, I live here in Barton, just up on 6 606 Eastern Avenue, between the campground and Pageant Park Road.
Okay, yeah.
House there, big gray house.
Okay.
That's where I live. And it's got a barn and the red house across the street.
So did they get anything, or does everything look like it's all right?
I don't think they came in.
Oh, look at all this glass, huh?
Yeah, this is all smashed in. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, what's funny is, it's weird that the cops didn't come up. They were in here, and even in the video, you hear the cops say, arms up, we got you. You know, and then, like, they didn't bring anybody out. And it was like...
We kept waiting for them to get them, and no one came out.
And it...
Oh my gosh.
It was, and if you watch the video, they actually are, they stood at the door and they're like, "State police, we're gonna give you a few chances. You better come out. Just give yourself up. You know, we're coming in. We're a bunch of us. We're gonna get you." And then they're like, "This is your last chance." And they stormed the building, and you hear, and then they're like clearing every room. You can hear it on the video, and. It was, well, they had Border Patrol blocking off part of the street. And this, you know, cars driving by while this is going on. And the bar is just
Still
doing
open.
its thing. And
Well, that's the first time anything has ever happened. I don't know how that got opened down here.
yeah, what's going on over here? These are something.
This door got open somehow. But I don't see how. Doesn't look like this has been moved.
No.
Well, what I noticed is the three were very, very probably young, early 20s to maybe mid 20s, and bone thin. All
Yeah.
three of them, and they were
All
just like
three of them.
rabbits running everywhere.
Yeah, well, it looks like this wasn't even moved. Somehow they pushed this open, like I was able to do down there.
Right. What we think happened was, during that 40 minutes, somehow they were able to sneak away before the cops got here, because nobody saw us from where we are. It's dark up there.
Yeah.
And we watched the whole thing unfold. And I was on the phone with state police the whole time. And, you know, we're like, come on, it's 40 minutes. The first two arrived on the scene. All they did was flash flashlights. Then they waited for Border Patrol and a canine unit and the rest of their backup team.
Yeah.
But, I mean, look at the damage. I mean, at least it could have been a lot worse, though.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's just a glass, so that can always be replaced. And
You know, this one was down. This one was open. That one was there. I just put this one open to get in, you know.
right.
But
Well,
there was a lock on there, and I don't know if I should wait and
we had to remove the deadbolt to be able to close the door.
yeah.
And that's how we got that board up right there, the sign.
Well, okay.
But
I get the insurance company up here, and we can't do anything today, though.
Right. I mean, at least,
Just leave
you
it
know,
like it is until.
you sure they didn't get anything? I mean, they were in here for a long amount of time.
Yeah, but I don't really see that there's anything. I can see where they smashed this all in,
Right.
but it doesn't look like they were inside. I don't know. I really don't see anything that's really upside down. Anything, you know, that would have been in there where there's bigger stuff, you know. This
Right.
hasn't been moved. Nothing's
So do you think maybe they came in here, got spooked, and chickened out, and kind of
That's
just
what it looks like,
booked
because everything is
where you left it?
where I left it.
Well, that's good, Mike. That's good. I hate to see what would have happened if you were in here and they were in here.
Yeah.
I mean, they get a good old thrashing. But
So no, I guess they just smashed that whole thing.
yeah,
They took a hole. right here, but it doesn't look, you know, like this would have been moved if somebody came.
Right, exactly. Maybe they thought, well, we could break that window, and then they're like, well, we can't get through there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're lucky compared to what I've heard about the robbery in Greensboro. And then the last year robbery that happened was it Things Remembered? That jewelry store down the street, right on the corner. Things Remembered, right?
Yeah.
And you know those people are very unfortunate. But you actually lucked out. I mean, I know it's not good to come to a break-in, but hey, you know we're right across the street, and that's why we stopped it.
Appreciate that.
Hey, you know what? We're all in the same community.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know. I don't think they could have crawled in here.
No, but they might have got through that.
They smashed this going in.
A small person could fit through that hole, though.
Well, that's what I was thinking of coming in myself, but
Right.
But then I remembered I can get out there, you know. So no, I really don't see anything uprooted. You know, nothing's been thrown out of.
Mike, how long have you been running things?
Oh, I've had this for about 6 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And this is the first time in 6 years this has happened?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Never had any trouble. Never had any trouble.
It's a shame because, like, you know, for us, you know, being right there, it's like right in the backyard. You know, you hear big bashes and thumps and bangs and, you know, and it's like, whoa, you know, you always hear, oh, maybe, you know, but then you never think it's going to happen across the street from your house.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's like, you know, well, Mike, I'm glad that everything is all right.
I'll leave it like it is, I think, and
yeah, wait for the insurance company and they really they were here. The cops were here till about 2:30 last night, and they searched the building every place they could find everywhere, and they couldn't. They were even going to go up into the what do you call those things on the roof? So grain silo or smokestack or.
Yeah.
But they said nobody could get in there or nobody was in there.
So nobody came in the house. The police didn't come in?
The police were in here.
Oh,
they searched the whole building.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they were in here looking because we all really believed that, you know, they were still in here because we never saw them leave. We only saw the lookout leave, and there was 3 left. One was hiding in the grass, and I don't know where he went, and the other 2 never came out. So the cops were like, we're sure they're in there too. And at one point, you hear in the video that they're like, arms up, and everybody stormed upstairs, and you hear a loud noise, and you're thinking, that's it, they've got them. And when they talked to the cops last night, they were like, we were sure we were going to get these guys. We don't know how they got out of here. They either got out between the first 40 minutes that the cops took to get here.
Unless they went upstairs, but I don't know.
Well, the cops went everywhere.
Take a look.
Want to come look, Sue?
They couldn't have gone out the windows or anything up here. No, they can't do anything here. I have had a problem here.
Okay.
This is the second time I've had to put a window in here. Somebody was shooting.
Oh, yeah, I see, yeah.
And I had just 2 weeks ago, I had put this one in, and somebody broke it again.
What are they shooting at?
I don't know. See, there's this window, this big hole.
Well, there's a rock there.
Yeah, well, no, I don't think that.
I also noticed a lot of the kids walking the track.
They couldn't have thrown a rock that high.
Right.
For one thing, you know. And it's a big round.
Yeah.
So.
It's lucky they got scared because, you know, they could have cleaned this place out, and that would not have been good for anybody. But at least, you know, I wish I could have contacted you because we were like trying to find a way we had no way to contact you, and I was like, we got to get this guy down here. You know, we were going to go wake up Bub. But we thought he might have already been drunk or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
even the cops were like, "Does Bob still live up there?" I'm like, "Yeah, but he's probably drunk. You don't want to bother him."
Oh yeah, he's a character. But
Well, I'm surprised his brother didn't. The constable didn't show up. You know, his brother's the Barton constable, right? Or brother.
No, I don't know.
He's probably close to 80 and...
Right. The only cop in Barton that's 80 that...
Yeah, there's no way he could have been able to go anywhere.
But from our house, which is over there, from our house across the street over there, we watched the whole thing unfold, and we saw all the cops in here with the flashlights, and they went everywhere.
Well, all right, the cops were in here too.
Yeah.
But this
wasn't
there before.
That wasn't there?
No.
Where was that at?
I don't know. Well, I think it might have been upstairs.
Wow. Huh.
I couldn't have got this down from upstairs. I forget exactly where this was, but...
Anybody up there?
I don't know.
You don't want to be... What's that? Well, they don't answer the cops.
Hello.
Want breakfast, people? You've been here all night.
No, they couldn't have done anything up here.
Wow, there's a lot of rooms in this place.
Oh yeah, this is all pegged still, you know, from the
Wow.
original hatchet things. See,
What was this building? What was this building originally?
it was a Hood Creamery.
My dad told you that.
Oh, okay.
Hood Creamery. They built this because all the farms around here back in the late 1800s had to bring their milk someplace, and the railroad was right here.
Right, and they put it on the rail.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's why they built this.
So you've been here for 6 years, but how long has this been here?
Oh, this has been here since the late 1800s.
So it's a historic building then.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Wow.
This is, like I say,
Old
it's
post
all,
and beam, yeah.
Right, that's hatchets there,
Yeah.
and it's all pegged. Oh, you can see the pegs someplace. But they're still in there, you know.
Wow. So Mike, I got to ask, what is I want you to go, we'll go back downstairs. I'm curious, what is your most prized possessions that you have here?
Oh, the most things, I guess.
Because most people, when they get a break-in, they come and everything is just gone.
Yeah.
I mean, so...
Well, it doesn't look like anything's gone, though.
No, and that's the good thing.
And the funny thing is we never saw a car. So
No car,
how
but
the hell are you going to get anything out without a car?
I think there's no other
Unless
way.
they were parked at the
I wonder
bar.
how they could have got out.
Or
There's
at
no.
Bernie's, because sometimes at that night it's just a sea of cars.
Yeah. So how late is the bar open there?
Oh my gosh, that bar stays open.
And that music you can hear in the house, the thumping and the banging, and it's crazy.
That bar stays open till 2 in the morning, and this all happened, all at the same time, and nobody even noticed. Cars driving by like it was nothing, like,
Yeah.
So, what is your most prized items in here that you would have been?
Oh, I don't know. Probably the things in the other room there that's in the cave. But, a lot of things...
I mean, it all means something to you because you spent years collecting,
Right.
years trying to find items.
Well, I can't really put a price on everything.
Right, so
But
to somebody else, but to you it's,
that shouldn't have been there.
huh.
No, somebody had to...
Somebody opened that up.
No,
So the
surprised they,
stuff in the case, huh?
They didn't open this up.
Wow.
The key is still in it. And this is just like I left it when I left there yesterday.
Thank goodness.
Well, Mike, I'm glad it,
I'm glad you...
I'm glad it went good.
yeah.
Well, Mike, thanks for talking to us, and we're glad we were able to talk to you, and I hope,
Right.
everything. And if you ever, we're right across the street, so
Yeah.
you know we're always watching.
Okay, well, thanks a lot. And